Snoop reads cover the Stitts son's police report.
October 2022, a LT loan responded to 4,524 Riverside Place or the Guthrie Homes for found friends. When I arrived, LT Poe advised me that Emmerich Thomas of firearms in the parking lot of the business. I was then able to view the box that contained 2 rifles, 2 pistols, several magazines, and ammunition. At that point, a white male in a gray hoodie walked up to me and advised me that the box belonged to him. While speaking to the male, I could smell the odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from his person. His speech was slurred, and his pupils were dilated. I then took the male to the side as a crowd had formed and asked him if he was under the influence of any narcotics or alcohol, and he denied being so. He later advised me that he was intoxicated on alcohol. He then advised me that he was the governor's son. I then asked him if any of the firearms belonged to the governor, and he advised that one pistol belonged to him. The male did provide me with a military ID identifying him as Stitt John Drew and stated that he was 20 years old. At that point, I requested he take me to his vehicle where he had advised me that the box had been removed by an unknown person because he had left his vehicle unlocked. I then requested that he call his father and ask him to come and retrieve the firearms as he was clearly intoxicated and underage. He did so and I was able to speak to his mother and advise her of the situation. I was later advised that a trooper was en route to retrieve the firearms. Stitt also advised me that nothing else was missing from his vehicle. I then returned with Stitt to the gun box and requested he fill out a statement. He did so and I returned to the vehicle to get pictures of it and speak to the other 4 occupants. The vehicle did not have a license plate on it, but Stitt advised that the tag was inside the vehicle and the other occupants could retrieve it from me. The rear passenger and the front passenger provided me with Oklahoma license plate 366, which returned to the black Dodge Ram that Stitt advised the box and firearms were removed from. He then requested the other occupants of the vehicle's ideas and their story of what had happened. I could smell the odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from the vehicle, and as I came into contact with the rear passengers and front seat passenger, I could smell it emitting from their person. The front passenger provided me with the Oklahoma ID identifying him as Shoemaker. Ryan passenger provided me with the name and date of birth of Dice Hanaway. The rear and the other rear J, the driver of it. Passenger provided me with the Arkansas license identifying her as Hathorn. Natalie Vehicle, a female, provided me with the Oklahoma driver's license identifying her as Jiffin. Ashland, while speaking to them, Jiffin advised that the box with the firearms did not fit in the vehicle with all of passengers, so Stitt had placed it into the bed and was supposed to move it to the backseat of the vehicle when they had parked. Jiffin stated that at one point they had returned to the vehicle and went back into the home to get food, and that they might have left it unlocked then. At that point, Thomas got my attention and advised me that he was upset with the 3 passengers in the vehicle because they had thrown a can out of the vehicle and hit his vehicle parked to the south of it. He stated that he did not appreciate this and was very upset. I then ran all 3 individuals and began taking pictures of the truck. I could not pull fingerprints off the vehicle at that time due to the fact that all parties had already got in and out of the vehicle, contaminating any possible evidence that could be obtained. When I got near Thomas's vehicle, I saw what was a crumpled, twisted T-can where he advised that the occupants of the truck had hit his vehicle with a can. I then saw an open, twisted T-box on the ground behind the truck and another crumpled can near it. No one in the vehicle was of the age of 21, so I then asked if there was more alcohol in the vehicle. Shoemaker then got out of the passenger side and dug into the rear passenger floorboard under the seat and provided me with a 30-pack of natural light. I then could see another twisted T-box and a rifle under the seat where Dice was sitting behind the driver's seat. He then gave me the firearm and Dice removed the twisted T-box, which contained unopened cans of twisted tea inside of it. I then advised them that seeing as no one in the vehicle was of age to possess the alcohol that I would be seizing. Citing/offense report, Logan County Sheriff's Office 216 S Broad. Guthrie OK 73,044 405 282 4100. Case number 2022 1308.